know you, and when it's time to handle business, then we know what to do. Me and my crew, we stay true, old school and new. Many will call, but the chosen the few. We rise to the top, what you want, just in case you forgot. Rush the stage, grab my mic, show me what you got. You didn't know that we was new on the scene. It's alright, it's alright. I know you know, I see you smiling at me. It's alright, it's alright. Here comes the ready or not. Here comes the boys from the sound. Here comes the ready or not. How you like me now? I say, here comes the ready or not. Here comes the boys.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Levis. Gets this to Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Levis here on 1st down. As the open man downfield. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This one is up and good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Nicks from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Looking right, and he finds him. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll throw again. Nix. That's caught for the first. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down. First give of the game to the LSU product. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Nix now to throw. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Bobby Okereke making that stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. A-chain again. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. No return on that punt. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Levis now off the play fake. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Levis from the shotgun. That one's complete over the middle. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Spins out of one stop. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Man in motion, headed right. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Ford running to the right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Blitz coming, Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Play action with Nix. It's caught right side by Johnson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 34, he's on the move. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And that's incomplete. Wanting to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Completed to his running back. This is ahead for about 5. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Like 54.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Levis now on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Brought in right side. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Like 13.
Ford straight ahead. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Third and just 2 to go. From the gun, Levis. He finds Johnson. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll go Levis. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
Levis here on first down. He's got a man left. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Like 54. Yeah, like 54.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Ford running right. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Another one for Ford. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants push their lead to 3. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Chased out to his right. Down the run right. Throwing deep down the side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Third down from the gun. Gets this to Johnson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 41. They'll throw again. Nix. Complete out to the right. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Called in left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
From the gun on third down. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He beams one deep right side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Defender's smart there to get a hand on that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Nick's off the play action. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Nick's again on second and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one touchdown inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. A give up the middle to Ford. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the play fake, it's Levis. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Levis from the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
They bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5. From the 24. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Now Nick's on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's out a little short of the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Nabil Karake making that stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 34. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. On the carry, it's Ford. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Brought in by Ford. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action with Nix. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Nix. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Putting a receiver in motion. Nix with it on 1st. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for two more. Receiver in motion, headed right. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Taking a deep shot here. This is brought in at the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, and he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
26.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Like 54.
Shotgun now for Levis. He finds Neighbors right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before going out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants will have a 1st down. So we're through 3 here. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Levis now on first down. That'll be complete to Ford. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Lone back gets the handoff. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to the well again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
2nd and 10 now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Nix from the gun. He finds Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun now on third down. Escapes the pocket. He brings it in. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And the defender comes away with it. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down, and they go right back to it. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Still one more in their pocket to use. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Ford.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
They take a knee, and that should do it for us here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.